I would say definitely. I think that if there's like a cultural background for it, that it should be Asian. And I don't see why, I don't really understand why people don't cast Asian Americans when the role calls for it for whatever reason.
Yes. I think like, especially to kids nowadays, like what we see on TV is kind of like our role models and our like examples. And seeing like a white person replace an Asian character is kind of like, oh, maybe we will only ever be like, you know, engineers or like scientists and like just be stuck with certain roles.
I feel like in order for like, in my experience, like seeing Indian actresses in Hollywood, a lot of Indian actresses like Priyanka Chopra have like recently like come into Hollywood itself. They're keeping a lot of their Indian culture. However, in order to like get there, they have been doing like a lot more like, they've been westernizing themselves in the Indian media as well.
Well, I don't really know that much about Asian culture. I feel like you have to be a part of it to really understand it. You have to be an Asian to really understand those differences. So if someone feels like that they're not being represented because it's supposed to be a Japanese character and they chose someone Chinese, then I can understand that. So I would try to hit as close to home as possible. If for a cultural reason, it should be a certain Asian ethnicity.
I think that with acting, that's always like a hard question because you need a person who's right for the role. And as Asians, I feel like a lot of people just get grouped up together. And I feel like they should be separated based on race. Like, I don't think that a Chinese person necessarily has the same experiences and will be able to bring the same type of character, like the same type of emotions and experiences with that character, and like a Japanese person would be able to.
I really respect that. When you're an actor, it's hard to know like if you're gonna be successful or not. I mean, like, it comes and goes. Maybe you'll get 10 roles in like 2 weeks and then you won't get any roles for months. So I really respect that he does that because it's a big risk for actors.
I completely agree with his choice to step down from that role. However, I wouldn't think that it was wrong for him to keep the role as well, because at the end of the day, it's you playing a character and it's not really you representing yourself, it's you representing the character. I feel like you can still bring a lot to the role. However, I do agree with his point of view that like races should be represented based on like actual ethnicity.
I think Ed was very considerate for his decision because most actors are like, oh, try to be ambitious and play every role, and I think it's very considerate of him to like give other people a chance, to not think of like, you know, like think of other actors besides like, oh, strive to improve my talent.
I think that it's true that like the media has just now started like accepting people of different races and starting to be more inclusive. People, if you have a passion, people are gonna like use different like things to achieve that passion, and I feel like she feels that that is, you know, preventing her from succeeding in her career. I think that she totally has the right to change her name, because at the end of the day, her last name isn't what's gonna have her like reach her passion, like meet her goals.
I can understand why she did that. If she truly felt like that would be more to her success, then of course she's allowed to do that. But I think it's sad that she felt like she had to feel like people would bias against her because of a last name.